Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, then a big huge welcome to you. This is the first video I have uploaded since I've done the you know what video. I'm not going to try and say it on YouTube because apparently if you do, YouTube isn't really going to respond well to it, so I'm going to try and keep this clean. So with all the events that are going on in the UK at the moment, there's one good thing that has happened, and that is Disney Plus. Disney Plus has arrived today, and although it's been in the UK for a few hours at the time of recording, I just love it so much. I haven't watched everything, but I've heard some really great views about it, and I can tell that it just looks amazing. But I'm not going to be doing the review of Disney Plus. I'm going to do a review of the Lady and the Tramp live action movie. This might be a little bit of an old video to you guys in America since you've had Disney Plus first, and you might have seen other reviews like it, but if you're in the UK, this is going to be the first proper view, and let me tell you, it was an emotional roller coaster. I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't really going to do a review originally because I wasn't too sure how I was going to play it out, and I've been not doing much reviews and reactions lately, but I've decided to do my first review of 2020. And yes, this video is requested by Jack, and I know that Jack doesn't like shout outs because he's a bit unsure about them, but I know that I mentioned him a lot on my channel, but this time he suggested that I should really go for this one, so I said yes, and I'm just about to do that. But I know I'm not making any sense because my brain's still into a big fuzz mode, and before I start, there will be spoilers, so if you haven't watched the movie yet, and if you are in the UK, you might want to skip this review, but if you are outside of the UK and if you've seen the film already, then you'll know what I'm going to be talking about today. So yes, let's get down to it. I'm not going to try and make this review as really long because I know I have so much to talk about, but I'm only going to go down to the very best bits, and then also I just don't want to blabber on too much like I usually do. So yes, let's get down to it. So Lady and the Tramp has always been one of my favourite movies when I was little, and when I found out they were going to do a live action movie and when they were putting it on Disney Plus, I was really excited, and I did do a trailer reaction, but unfortunately I had to privatise it. However, I was really excited for it, but I was really annoyed. And I was really annoyed at the fact that I can't watch this until Disney Plus comes in the UK. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And it finally came, and I got the chance, and Lady and the Tramp was the first thing that I ever wanted to watch. It was been a long time coming, and it's really worth the wait. I'm not going to lie to you, it's really worth the wait. Oh, that reminds me, I'll be right back because I'm going to feature a guest with me. Actually, let's make that 3. I've got my own lady with me who's actually going to be part of the fun, yes. And also, I've got 2 minifigures of Lady and the Tramp. I have featured them before on my channel, but not just recently. I'll give you like a close-up. I don't know if they're zoomed in or not, but if they're not, I'm really sorry, but if they are, yay, that's great. So I'm going to be holding Lady while I do this review because you are very important in this. Yes. And right on cue, the dogs are barking for joy. It was worth the wait, and it was worth the wait in a way that I never would imagine. And in some ways, I was really quite surprised. I was quite surprised that the people behind the live action movie stuck to the original story really well, and I could see that they tried to make it close to the story as much as possible. And I could see that they really really did a good job with that. I'm actually really impressed. But they had like little changes as well, and they just made some characters a little bit more stronger, and some have got more extra screen time, and also just more background stories, really, to be honest. And one of the background stories, for example, is the Tramp. In the original movie, it was all about Lady. It was really all about Lady. However, this time around, they focused really closely on the Tramp. And although his name isn't really revealed like in the animated movie, in the live action, they just call him like different names, which I was quite surprised about. But I thought to myself, okay, that's interesting. And when Tramp was adopted in the Darling family, and when he got the collar, I never really knew what they named him, really. Did they call him the Tramp, or did they call him something else, like Scamp or something? I really don't know. It was never revealed, and I'm a little bit disappointed in that, really, to be honest. But because the Tramp did have a home before, I didn't really know if he already had a name. But to be honest though, in the era where Lady and the Tramp was set, and I think it was the early 1920s, I don't really think they used microchips. I don't know if it was a thing in the 20s, but yeah, probably just not. So I guess it will always remain a mystery to me. There were also a bit of character swap genders as well, and that includes not just Jock, because everyone knew before the film came out that Jock was going to be played and voiced by a woman rather than a man, but another character they did change was the baby. In the original movie, the baby was a boy, but this time round it's a girl called Lulu, and that pays homage to the actual song Lulu. And I have to say though, that's a really lovely tribute. It really was, and I felt so happy by that, and it's just really lovely to see. And then also, they did a really strong character, and they expanded the character a bit more for Darling. And strange news though, because Darling never had much screen time in the animated movie, but Jim Dear and Darling have got more screen time, but Darling was focused a little bit more compared to Jim Dear, which it was surprising. But I found out that the actress who played Darling is a singer, and I don't know if she's like popular in the UK, but I know she's well known in the US, so that could be one of the reasons, but I don't really know, to be honest. But either way, she's the right person to play Darling, I think. I found her so charming, and every time I hear her singing, and when she was singing the La La Lu song and the song at the beginning of the movie, Peace Thy Children, I think it was called, when she sang it at the end, I cried. I literally cried. I had tears rolling down my eyes, and I thought, oh my god. And I think she has the most beautiful voice ever. Normally, I don't really cry at songs. Well, a lot really, but only if I'm singing at them. But listening to her voice, I just lost it with happiness, I'm not gonna lie. But I really do think she was really lovely for the role, and I know I can't remember her name, but I will leave her name somewhere around the video and or in the description box down below. Since they paid homage to the film, they have made a few changes, I think. And I think I know I'm saying this before, but the storyline I'm going to be focusing on a bit more. And Aunt Sarah has less screen time in this one, but I thought that even though Aunt Sarah is a very interesting character, she's really not the favourite character in the animated movie. But in the live action, she was quite an interesting figure, and I wish we had more screen time with her, because that is perfect, really. But I don't know her name either, so I will be leaving it somewhere in the description box down below, or in the video somewhere. But I just thought to myself, wow, that's just really impressive, and I was so gutted. I really was gutted. They also featured the baby who played Lulu. Oh my god, she was so adorable. What an adorable baby. Oh, she's absolutely precious. I really, really loved the Lulu. I just fell in love with her from start to finish. And then also, oh, what was it? Oh, I know there were a few more changes, but I'm going to try and think of one more that I really like. I think the last change that they've done, which I really liked, is the changing of the lyrics. Now, there was a new song, especially for the cats in the film, but I can't remember what it's called. But in some of the lyrics in some of the old songs, they have been rewritten and retweaked, especially He's a Tramp. But the only two songs that stuck to their original lyrics are Peaceful Thy Children, and I think that's still the name of the Christmas carol, but I can't remember, and Bella Notte, which I was so happy about, really. And what made me happy most, that the Bella Notte scene paid tribute to the original Bella Notte famous scene with the spaghetti and meatballs, and when they showed it, I can't tell you how much I screamed and clapped. I really, really did. And I don't know why, but I just really loved it so much. And I just thought to myself, wow, that is really true homage right here. And I have to high five the people for that, because that is absolutely amazing. But then also the other things that they paid tribute for is the animation, because I know it was live action, but they actually did some drawing animation in a few times, especially at the very beginning where they paid tribute to the original movie as well. But then also they actually did some drawing on the dog that's taking for a long walk, which is actually the spitting image of the actual shadow in the original movie. And I thought, that's crazy. But yes, that was really, really special. And yeah, I don't think there's much more I can say on this one, but the last thing I'm going to say for Lady and the Tramp is that I like all of the characters who voiced the dogs, really, all of them. All of the actors are really strong, and I have to say though, they were the right cast members to pick the dogs, really. I'm not going to lie. But I know that the actress for Darling was the perfect choice, and so was Aunt Sarah. But I wasn't too sure about Jim Dear for some reason. Don't get me wrong, I really like the actor, but I just wish sometimes it could have been a lot more stronger, or he could have been a lot stronger. And the dog catcher, I wasn't too sure. They portrayed him as kind of like the villain in the film, but seriously, he was just too over the top. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really like him from start to finish, although I was really shocked and I was like, oh no, dog catcher, oh, he's come to get that dog. But I didn't like him. But no offense to the actor, because the actor was doing a really good job and he was doing the best as he could. But the character, the actual character that was written, it just didn't work for me, really, to be honest. That was my only criticism, really. But apart from that, the whole movie was actually brilliant. A lot of people did have mixed reviews about Lady and the Tramp, but honestly, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, or should we say 4 out of 4 paws. I know, it's just a rubbish joke. But yes, 4 out of 4 paws. And I think Lady will agree. But yes, I would definitely recommend watching Lady and the Tramp, and Disney Plus is on now. But if you want to log into Disney Plus, I will leave a link in the description box down below. And I forgot to say this before, Disney really haven't asked me to do a review on this video. This is just my own personal interest, and it's just sharing my own personal opinions, really. But yes, that's just really it I can say. I may or may not do a bit more videos, because since I'm going to be in isolation for a while, probably until the summer, I might try and see if I can do more videos as I possibly can. I am sort of preparing for World Autism Awareness Week, but it's not really what I'm planning because of everything that's happening. But I'm just going to have to see how we go, really, to be honest, because I may make a few changes, but I don't know. And yes, yes, that was my video actually. That was all I could say. So I'm going to be drawing this video to a close with pause. Okay, enough with the jokes. I'm going to put Lady there for a while. Thank you for being my guest, Lady. And then, yes, I would really recommend checking out Lady and the Tramp. It was definitely worth the wait. And I want you guys to know, what do you think of the movie? Did you like it? Were you not too sure about it? Who is your favourite character? And what is your favourite song? Or do you have another movie or a TV show that you would recommend if anyone is trying Disney Plus for the first time? Let me know in the comment section down below and let's get talking about it. I would really love to know your thoughts. I'm actually quite excited. I'm going to have to probably edit this video, but then after I've edited it and upload it, chances are that I'm going to be watching Disney Plus again. So until then, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day and remember to stay safe. It's very, very important right now, but we're all in this together and I'm going to be sending lots and lots of love to everybody. So I'm going to carry on with my YouTube as usual, but it's going to be filled with love, it's going to be with positivity, and it's going to be with whatever comes along our way. And until then, always remember to keep on dreaming and to never stop believing. Well, okay. I didn't do the wink properly. Okay, let's start again. Always remember to keep on dreaming and never stop believing. Yay! I did the wink! I'll see you very soon. Bye! Bye-bye! Thank you for watching the movie. Bye! Aww. Oh, Lady, that's a nice kiss. Oh, I love you.